Was ist das hier? 7 Jahre alte Milch? Wieder hier rein.
I understand that you are making your calculations here, but why do you need such secrecy?
Darling, we've already spoken about that. I need it for my work. If we do everything right, I might get a bonus payment. You know how much we need the money right now.
Apart from your electronics, we store pickles and other things in our basement. Do I have to look for you every time I need to open the door?
Okay, I will make another key. I've already told you.
Aber das haben wir doch schon gehört, oder? Macht wenig Sinn, oder? Also das ist diese Bubble hier, aber macht keinen Sinn. Ach, jetzt geht die Tür auf, oder was? Okay, wir machen das so. Ich mache jetzt erstmal eine ganz kleine Aufnahmepause und beende die Folge hier. Und wir sehen uns gleich wieder. Hallo und willkommen zurück bei einer neuen Folge. Ja, ich hatte gerade eine kleine Aufnahmepause gemacht. Genau, jetzt war dann dieses Signal scheinbar aus dem Keller. Wo die Tür vorhin nicht aufging. Oh, okay. Aber es kommt hierher. Okay. Was war das? War das eine Schnur, ein Seil?
Приготовиться, прыжки начали на левый, на правый, на левый.
Kommt hier sonst nichts? Hier erzählt keiner was. Mal gucken hier.
So, if my calculations are correct, then these radio waves can be the cause of the abnormalities that arose during the testing last week. When we linked all our electronics, turned on the transmitter, there was something like a breach in the space. Our sensors have caught a fairly powerful flow of energy along with the radio waves coming from this breach. But what we've seen is still not quite clear. It was a kind of space distortion. There must be an error in our calculations. In addition to radio waves, we can observe the visible spectrum. Any radiation other than radio waves is a side effect in our experiments. And it must be it. What if there is a gamma radiation? It might be dangerous. We must tell the front office to give us more tools, at least a Geiger counter. So, if my calculations are correct, then these radio waves can be the...
Okay, warte mal, ich will mal wissen, ob jetzt hier irgendwas kommt. Ne, ich glaube nicht. Aber suchen wir nochmal die grüne. Das Signal. Bilde ich mir das ein, da wird es draußen dunkler.
seems to be an important building. Perhaps I should go in. Probably. I'll have the chance to find out something there. There's a door behind the burning truck. I must get there somehow.
Ja, und ich hätte ja die Idee, das Seil, was wir gerade gefunden hatten, hier dran zu machen. Hier dran? Was passiert denn da? What the fuck? Ich hab ein bisschen Angst, dass wenn wir da reingehen, dass wir tot sind. Und dass ich dann alles nochmal machen muss.
Fix it? Yes, I had a look at it. I'll fix it in a couple of hours. No big deal. Ah, I've brought the wires. You'll be able to fix them and it won't...
Das hatten wir aber ja schon. Ich weiß jetzt nicht. I've brought the wires. Ach so. Soll ich jetzt hier... Oh mein Gott. Open? Was war denn da? Open? Oh, das war vielleicht... Okay. Okay. Haben Feuer gemacht. What the fuck? Das habe ich jetzt nicht erwartet. Okay. Rampage. Zerstörung. Und jetzt?
Somehow my actions made the burning truck disappear. These strange spheres, cracks. They are apparently tied to a specific time, so I can hear the voices of people who were once talking in this place. When I changed something inside, maybe I changed the course of time. The truck exploded a long time ago, in the garage. Anyway, now I can go inside.
Okay, also... Wir gehen halt in Sphären der Vergangenheit rein. What? Ich war noch nicht ready.
It's always bothered me in the idea of moving through time and space.
What?
That we are constantly on the move. Suppose I want to go half an hour back in time, and where will I find myself?
Where?
In space. Because half an hour ago, we were thousands of kilometers away from the point where we are now. The Earth is constantly rotating around the Sun, while at the same time the whole solar system flies somewhere at a high speed, though we don't notice that.
Kapitel 2, die Kreatur. Ich hab jetzt schon keinen Bock. Eine Kreatur muss ich nicht haben eigentlich, ne?
Hey, can anyone hear me?
Yes, something is happening here. Answer me.
Okay, it means that someone is still there. I was afraid I might die here. Which department are you from?
I'm not from here. I don't work here. I have caught a strange radio signal and decided to find out who is sending it.
Oh God, how did you get there? What is happening?
There's a huge hole here, in the fence, or something that looks like a hole. I went inside. There were several residential two-story buildings. and now I'm in a building with a bunch of boxes and some incomprehensible stuff.
Yeah, I think I understand where you are. Look, I need help. I won't get out of here alone. I'm in the underground laboratory. There's a small blockage here. You have to come down and help me. I will be grateful to you for my whole life.
Is anything happening here at all? Why isn't anyone here?
There was an evacuation. Everyone who survived fled from here. But rescuers and military men should return here soon to deal with what has happened.
And what has happened? What has happened here?
You'd better not know it.
Yeah? Then I better leave and go back home.
No. Do you really want to be guilty of someone's death? I need to get out of here as soon as possible. Devices are still working after this experiment. But if you stay here for a long time, then my body will be deadly damaged.
Then tell me everything.
It's confidential. You have to work with to know it.
Great. I just graduated from university.
Fine. These are the consequences of the experiment we have conducted this morning. We managed to create a so-called breaches with the help of the electronic magnetic waves. These are places in space where we've tied a specific place and then time in the future. We've learned to send radio signals through the past and receive a signal from there. Theoretically, we can open breaches into the future.
Is it like a time machine?
Kind of. As a result of today's experiment, we received a huge surge of energy. Breaches begin to appear everywhere. True, it has already happened once, about 3 years ago. There was a similar case.
So you've been conducting these experiments for more than a year?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to explain lots of things to you, right? What should I do now?
So, right now you are near the entrance checkpoint next to the residential quarter. The shortest way to the offices is the second department through the laboratories. I have been working there for a while. Let's try the closest to the breaches from there. Just listen carefully to everything I tell you. You will find a large iron door in one of the rooms. This is the way to the laboratories. There's a digital security lock. First, you need to turn on the electricity. The emergency mode is the electricity off. Find the switches and turn them on. Then go to the door and use the code 5824.
Okay, got it. Why is everybody evacuated and left everything there? Why haven't they saved things or fled?
I'm in the back of the section of the underground complex. Today I have worked here alone. There is a small blockage near the exit, and this blockage is the breach.
How's that?
You've got here through the hole in the fence, right?
Right.
This all appeared because of the breach. Something that reminds a large sphere with a fragment of a certain time. The past or the future. The breach created a connection with the time when there was no fence. When there was no research center. That's why you could go through it. It is the same here. I can't leave the room because of the breach.
With the blockage?
With the ground. Apparently, it created a connection with the time when this tunnel in the room had not yet been dug. You need to turn off all devices here.
And what's the trick? Why haven't they turned everything off during evacuation?
When you turn off all the devices, we will have less than half an hour to get out of here. Due to the changes of the state of the system, oscillation of electromagnetic waves and pulses, there will be breaches everywhere in even greater numbers. However, then in a couple of hours, things should calm back down again to normal. Then scientists will be able to return.
Will there be breaches everywhere? Is this dangerous?
We have studied the effect of the breaches on the human body. It did not end. When they appear, A connection at a certain time is formed. You can travel through time, but in parts.
In parts?
Yes, for example, your hand will find itself in the 80s, and you will stay here. Or you can be both in the past and the present. In short, no one has been successful to be able to move in time.
Have you conducted experiments on people?
Yes, people, volunteers, that's it. I can't say anymore. It's confidential.
You haven't introduced yourself.
Nikolai?
Sasha. Okay, I'll try to find you.
Over.
Okay. Das war ja awkward. Geht die Tür nicht? Nein. Wir versuchen natürlich jetzt überall reinzukommen. Das ist euch hoffentlich klar. Wahrscheinlich können wir eh nur einen Weg gehen. Warum trennt man Korridore so? Aha. Und geht's hier weiter? Ja. Okay. Okay. Aha, hier ist der PIN-Code. Aber hier geht's weiter. Ich gehe mal gucken. Da ist eine Tür, die offen ist. Hier ist auch eine Tür, die offen ist. Angst. Okay, also er hat gesagt, ich muss das ausmachen. Okay. Und wenn wir gleich kein Licht mehr haben, ich wenigstens die Taschenlampe. So rum. Okay. Das ist das Notfallsystem. Okay. Boah, das ist so creepy, dass hier überhaupt gar kein Geräusch ist, ne? Aber in Wirklichkeit wäre es ja so. Du würdest einfach hier durchlaufen und in die Hose scheißen, weil das Einzige, was du aus deiner eigenen Atemzüge sind und deine Schritte. What the fuck? Das sieht aber... Was ist das denn? Dass man hier nichts lesen kann. Use, okay. Okay, okay. Mhm. Möchte ich das? Warte mal, ich habe das jetzt aufgemacht, ja. Ich möchte jetzt erstmal doch hier rein. Use. This is the door to an extra room. You don't have to open it to complete the game. Okay, aber ich will da rein. Das ist also 5, 8. Geht das so? 5, 8. 2, 4 und 2. Das ist ein bisschen komisch. Ah, jetzt okay, 4. Hat das jetzt geklappt oder nicht? Guck mal, ich kann manchmal nicht links. Also nochmal. 5, 8, 2, 4. Oh, okay. Hallo? Und dann? Komme ich jetzt wieder weg? Nee. Open. Geht nicht. Also das ist... Ich bin verwirrt.